Is Pierre's tenure as conservative leader coming to an end? Is all of his accomplishments coming down to a thank you rather than becoming a prime minister? Hi, folks. My name's Parmesan. This is Niagara due north, and today we will be discussing the potential departure of Pierre Poilievre. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. So I woke up this morning, and the first thing that I thought of was, oh no, I think Pierre's going to lose the leadership. You know, because that's what I do. I wake up and think politics day and night. It's that I just can't sit there on one hand and talk about how the NDP is going to lose relevance with lack of airtime in the House of Commons. Their ideas are going to be lost. Their progressive mindset will be lost. Woke mind virus gone. But I can't, on the other hand, not say that that's going to happen with Pierre, right? Does nobody think of that? Pierre, the longer he stays out of the House of Commons, the more he's going to lose his relevancy. He's going to return, and a lot of people are going to forget. If Pierre is not in the House, Pierre's not speaking. If Pierre's not speaking, Pierre's not getting heard. He becomes irrelevant. And when he returns, he might give the bad taste of the Trudeau era. Guys, I will be maybe the only conservative that you hear on YouTube that will admit it. Carney is looking good right now. He hasn't done anything. I get it. But perception is 100%. Carney is looking good right now. He's going up in the polls and he's moving around a lot. And I fear that if he keeps this up heading into next year, he might just be seen as the prime minister that turned the page instead of Pierre Poilievre. Remember, folks, 100% perception. So why all the hate? Why all the hate from this tiny ass YouTube channel? I mean, who cares about this YouTuber over here? Pierre's not going anywhere in my books. We cannot get away from this, though. Guys, Pierre is at his lowest yet. We can't deny that. It's from his lack of relevancy, okay? All Carney has to do is keep moving around, keep looking like he's making deals, keep making excuses, keep pulling the carrot along, keep pulling the Canadians along, and Pierre can lose his relevancy almost completely. As stated earlier, him having no voice in the House of Commons loses his ideas. His ideas are what's gone here. He can ghost lead all he wants, but there's a significant portion that he's missing out on not being in the House of Commons. And let's face it, Carney said he's throwing a by-election right away. Carney's not throwing a by-election right away. Obviously, we're not going to see Pierre until mid-November. When he comes back, if Carney actually stops the tariffs, makes a deal with Trump, does all these things, actually gets a pipeline going. I think it sounds like we might be getting a pipeline up to Hudson Bay, but that freezes. So I don't know what they're going to do about weather. But by the time he gets back in November, after all of this time, people could be viewing him as a relic of the Trudeau era. The only thing that I will talk about today that is personally viewed by me towards Pierre is his lack of ability to win over never Pierres and never conservatives. That's something that Trump was able to pull off. Trump somehow managed to pull off the never Trumpers. I hope that people can wake up, but I fear every day that Carney's going to win the next election in 4 years. I can't believe it. I'm said that. But I don't see a pathway for Pierre to win female voters and immigrants, first of all, and the young socialists, because he needs a bit of that crowd. Another one of my concerns is he's facing a leadership review next year. And if he comes back and he's going to be walking on eggshells like never before. If we thought the election was bad, he needs to come back and he needs to make a big, bold return, but not too bold. He'll be running between the raindrops of the House of Commons when he comes back. And if he doesn't work, I think he might be failing his review. And another truth bomb that us conservatives have to cope with and talk about is the 27-point loss. There's been endless studies going on. YouTuber after YouTuber, poll after poll. What happened to that 27-point loss? Well, let's look at the approval ratings and the polls. Right? Look what it says. I'm sorry, folks. Pierre has never, ever been a popular guy. He's good with the online crowd, which is amazingly gigantic in the United States, not very big in Canada. As we've seen with the past election, with all of the YouTube channels getting absolutely slaughtered by CBC. Absolutely slaughtered. You didn't hear none of them cover that after the election. And you have to start wondering, maybe they did just hate Trudeau that much. Now, enough with the doom and gloom, folks. We all know that Pierre has a lot to brag about. He's wearing tons of badges. That dude got rid of Jagmeet Singh. He got rid of Justin Trudeau. He got rid of the consumer carbon tax. I think his biggest win of all is that Mark Carney was essentially forced to take Pierre's platform. He's like, it's funny watching everyone criticize Mark Carney when he's running Pierre's platform. But honestly, when Pierre gets back, he needs something big, bold, and conservative socially. We need a big, big socially conservative thing to go on, and I think it needs to be pro-life. I think Canada needs to take a gigantic Christian step to pro-lifeness. Not banning abortions, just being vocal about being pro-life. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think Pierre is at risk? Living in the world we live in today, I think that's all propaganda. So comment down below, do you guys think Pierre can bounce back? And if he doesn't bounce back, who should lead the party next? Should it be Maxime Bernier? It's better than Doug Ford. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Parmesan. And this is Niagara Due North. We do important stuff here.